We've got a highly anticipated conference matchup made more compelling because both teams come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 21st ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Aggies will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Gators offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Trying to find room. It's ball.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's got room to run. He's in the clear. What a stiff arm. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
That's caught. It's Sturdivant.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Important third down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. The Gators have first and 10 here. Keeping it on the ground here. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. It's early, but this to be tough for the visitors today. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught near the sideline. It's Sturdivant.
Well, this is a great catch. He does a nice job of getting his feet down to set up a fourth down and short situation. But, man, I just don't know why he didn't try to fight to get to that marker and pick up a first down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
That's a design quarterback keeper. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Florida.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
The kickoff will be returned. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Aggies offense out there for their first possession. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage.
It's a blitz look here from the defense. The shotgun running play call. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Back to throw. It's Reed. Makes the catch. It's Concepcion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. The short completion of the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Bringing pressure. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Defense will make the stop, but there will probably be final play of this opening quarter. Third down, out of the shotgun. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding on the defense, an automatic first down. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Using his legs, it's Moss. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Pulls it in. It's Moss. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To the air. It's Reed. Grab near the sticks. It's Concepcion. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. And the Aggies churn out another first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
And they'll use the ground game here. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we'll get a throw for the first down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this. Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On the run, it's Jackson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. Taking a shot deep down the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With sure hands, it's Sturdivant. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Hansen. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
Sticking with the running game. In the clear at the 25. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To throw, it's Lagway. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
And the Gators looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Webb. He breaks into the clear. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Gators. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Here's the return from inside the 5. And the return will be brought down. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. As the first down is still going. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back to pass. It's Reed. The pocket breaking down. He gets loose. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Here's the 2nd down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Passes the 45. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. It's an out route. The catch made. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw here. The receiver makes the catch. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So here's the kickoff now. Offense setting in for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. The Middle's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Short throw complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Aggies bring their punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Handoff from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. On the move now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Point after makes it a 15-point game. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this run? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now. And the Aggies will line up to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And here's the return now from midfield. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
And the single back takes the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Gators pick up enough for a first down here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Touchdown, Gators. They are pouring it on now.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. To throw, it's Reed. Looking for his big tight end. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
They're going to run it here. Makes a nice move there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Moss. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
He's hit just before the throw.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And no chance for a return as the punch sails out of bounds. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense.
Kelly win. What up, Kelly Charles? Somebody in the tower. Give me 5 seconds. You hit with armor? Yeah, you asked. Somebody hit you from behind. He down. He down. Where at? You talking about somewhere over here? Fire station. He just went outside. Get hit.
Pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Sturdivant. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball.
Learn from the best, bro. Learn from the best. I wish you give me a warning. I broke his plates. One up on boxer. You need armor, bro. Okay, look at. Hey, Doug, you got more kills than me, nigga. I like it. Hey, see how I always stay with the team? Outside, outside.
Starts from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
He just
First quarter.
Now from the 20-yard line. Inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss.
Yeah, my game
What is
almost
that?
like a minute. It's only a minute left.
Tough day for this offense, but especially for the
Yeah, it's like a minute left.
not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The back's got it. He's got the first and still going. Now here he goes. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense, on the other hand.
And in first down, they go right back to him. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponent
Got it at 4.
or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of
Oh, you got 5.
the game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here.
Don't go up there. Don't go up there, Kenny. Don't go up there, Kenny.
You will be expecting them to do, Kirk.
He up there.
Impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way.
There's another one. I can't see the other one.
This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
That's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA's.
Did you just drop them on top? I thought you dropped them on top. I'm still there with you, Kenny. At the bottom. Under. So south behind you. Oh, you already got one, Kenny. They already sold the motherfucker. They up there. They up there. They up there. Somebody on the top. So just shooting at me. Oh, here I come. Somebody on the top though. By road. Intercept.
You ready, Raw? I think you got sent invite, Raw.
Closer. You good. Calm down.